Hey everyone, it's me tonight talking to you all about wealth being a decision. I know for a lot of parents, we find it very difficult to believe that our children um, will. Well, let me take a step back. As parents, our relationship with money gets transferred down to our children, just like your relationship with money more than likely came for your parents. And unless you break a cycle, this is what happens. This is a pure fact. Your children will be impacted by the decisions you have made with regards to money. And I just want to share with you that wealth is a decision, just like poverty is a decision. And I know some people are probably not going to like that I said it, but it is true. Poverty is a mindset. And when you change your mind, you literally change your life. And so I'm one of those people that no matter where you come from or what you've experienced, no matter how many ups and downs, if you fixate your mind on the power of positive thinking and wealth management and that no matter what happens, you are going to achieve your goals. No, every day is not going to be perfect. You're going to fall on your face, but it's the perseverance and the persistence and the grit that will get you to the next level. And so the reason why I'm talking about wealth as a decision is because it's time to change your mind and help your young people get the message as well. It's not easy. If you do not have a wealth mindset, it's kind of difficult. A lot of entrepreneurs tend to have it. And I don't mean the newbie, the newbie, when I say newbie, not new to the industry, but newbie mindset of entrepreneurship, because right now it's like entrepreneurship is the new get rich quick scheme. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. And I'm certainly not teaching you and your children this stuff. Trust me on that. What I'm trying to help you understand is mindset. Because when you work for a company for 20, 30, 40 years, there's only but so much you can accumulate as far as personal wealth without depleting yourself of certain, joys in life that you minimize some of the things that you may have wanted in life because you work for others. But when you work for yourself and you put in the effort that you put in to keep that job and you show up every day for yourself, there are tremendous rewards on the other side. It's about choosing markets where they can stand the test of time, whereby, I mean, even during the pandemic, supermarkets and grocery stores were having a hard time, right? And the big box places like Walmart and Target, well, Walmart and Amazon went to town, right? But wouldn't it have been nice as a small business owner to be able to still make your numbers and exceed your numbers during times of upheaval, because that's what business is about. It's about being able to understand the markets, understand what's coming down the pike, and be able to help navigate that. Well, these are basic skills that you can teach your kids. Well, sometimes things are going to happen and you need to try to foresee them. And what you can't foresee, you prepare for. You make decisions that will help you long term. You look at things in schedules, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, a year, 5 years, 3 years, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And you look at the overall markets of what's going on and what could potentially impact your business the same way you would need to do with a job. If you're not paying attention to the markets, your company might be downsizing. Just like companies go through the ebbs and flows and the ups and downs, so do businesses. You're brilliant enough to do this. And even if you don't want to do it, at least teach yourself the skill set and teach it to your children so that they can understand and have an opportunity to say whether or not they want to work for someone else or whether or not they want to be able to acquire certain skills to help them potentially start a career. Like even if your child becomes a plumber, right? Aren't they going to need to potentially work for themselves unless they're in the union? And oftentimes people don't get in the union. But being a plumber is a very lucrative business if you know how to get contracts, right? And so when I sit down and I think about all of the amazing things that can be done, like an auto mechanic, opening up, I'm telling you, the kids nowadays that understand and know how to work these driverless cars and be able to do the mechanical work on them and do the reprogramming, Oh, how amazing that's going to be. They're going to have jobs for days because who else is going to work on these cars but mechanics, right? So it's important that we're encouraging our young people to get in tune and get involved with engineering. That's what puts together the mechanisms in these cars. Getting involved in mechanics, understanding the different things that fit within science, understanding a little bit of physics. You never know. I know when we were growing up, sometimes even, excuse me, the thought of physics or I loved chemistry, by the way, so I can't say, or biology, because it was so much of memorization, I thought, of the body parts. I know more now than I did back then just because I actually allowed myself to care. And that's the point. Are we encouraging our children to care? Because when we do encourage them to care about what they want, they will start inherently developing a mindset of wealth because they want to be able to succeed. And in succeeding, they're going to reach certain milestones and goals. It all goes hand in hand. And I don't want to be talking at you, so hopefully you don't feel that way. I'm just sharing with you about the decision to think with a wealth mindset. There's so much opportunity for you to learn from that. And you're going to get a lot of that should you join the Boundless Kiddo Summit. I'm going to talk about that every day because it's important. It's important that we share this message and afford our children the opportunity to experience what it's like to see people succeed in various careers across the board and be able to share those insights, give you tools and tips on how to succeed and thrive no matter what happens in your life, no matter how bad it gets. Because trust me, there's some people who have had some amazing stories of triumph and failure and getting back up and doing it all over again. And so with that, I want to say, good night and or good morning whenever you're seeing this, and I will be back again tomorrow. I think today is day 89. Tomorrow might be day 90. Whoop, whoop. So anyway, thank you. Or is today day 90? I don't know. I've got to go check. But regardless of what it is, I'm tremendously grateful for all of you who tune in to these messages. Thank you. Bye-bye.